Yesterday, Iowa Attorney General Brenna Bird released a plan to push for a state constitutional amendment to allow children and individuals with disabilities to testify via closed-circuit TV. Local 5's Larissa Leone joins us with more from victims who joined forces with Bird to really share how they believe the state can better protect children. Larissa.
Stephanie, that's right. Out of all the 50 states in the U.S., Iowa is the only one that does not offer closed-circuit testimony for kids and adults with disabilities. Several officials are joining Bird's cause, including attorneys who represent children who have been abused or sexually assaulted, and child therapists and victims themselves. One young woman spoke about her experience of being subpoenaed to testify against a man who sex trafficked her at the age of 15. She says if she was given the option of a closed-circuit testimony, the outcome of her case could have gone differently.
The same fear that he instilled in me to keep me silent while he was trafficking me, kept me from sharing my story in court. I was 17 at the time, and I cannot imagine how much more terrifying that would have been if I had been even younger or in a more fragile mental state.
Sauter there went on to state that forcing young victims to confront their abusers face-to-face in a courtroom adds another layer of suffering and re-traumatization, a reality child therapist Kate Haberman has seen in her practice.
Because of how trauma affects the brain and body, it is likely their bodies and minds will freeze out of fear, and their ability to access their logic and their memory will be limited. This will hinder their ability to offer their testimony, resulting in the possibility of the abuser going free.
And Linn County Attorney Nick Maybanks says he's seen children go through this trauma, speaking on a case where he represented a young girl whose father was sexually abusing her. He says after she testified in front of her father in a court full of strangers, her mental health severely declined.
She was hospitalized numerous times during the pendency of the prosecution for suicidal thoughts and self-harming. She was in counseling, but she couldn't even talk to her counselor fully about what happened to her.
The proposed amendment will be brought before state legislature during their session, which begins January 13th, to become a part of the state constitution. It will need to pass 2 sessions of the legislature before going to a general election ballot vote as early as 2028. Stephanie?
Larissa, thank you. And if you would like to watch that full press conference on Attorney General Bird's call for the amendment, it is on our streaming channel right now. We are Iowa Plus. You can install it on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV.